What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tiff-tastic.
And today we've got
Landy Calrissian.
And here's the thing. We've had a busy week this last week. All right, we've been all over the place. We've been doing some renovations in the toy room, bringing in some new cabinets and things like that, doing some fun stuff. And then we also went to Comic-Con, and all those, you can find the Comic-Con video here on the channel. And so the thing is, there's been a couple of things that have come out this week that we have not got around to. And so we're trying to bust those videos out now and trying to talk about those things. And one of them is this Batwoman trailer. Now, I have seen the Batwoman trailer.
I have not.
Tiffany has not seen the Batwoman trailer. And Landon has seen the Batwoman trailer. Now, here's the thing. We're going to talk about this because you all know that we're big CW fans. This trailer, we understand, has become kind of a controversy over the last week, but we have not had a chance to talk about it with y'all. And I don't know why I said that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So we're going to go ahead and watch this together, and then we're going to have a discussion. And I waited specifically because I could have done this video a couple of times this last week, but I wanted to wait to have a woman here with me to hear a woman's opinion about this trailer and not just be a dude video talking about what we thought of the Batwoman trailer, all right? Yeah, all right, so here we go with a first look trailer at Batwoman.
Sounds like
Crows represent order, security, safety.
Batman gave up on us. The Bat's not coming back.
Something's up. Eyes everywhere.
Hello, said Alice. Shall we believe the crows will protect us?
Agent Morton, copy. Do you copy?
Sophie's missing. I thought you should know.
Hey, Dad.
We're gonna find her.
Then let me help.
Bad idea.
What is that guy? He looks
Where'd you
familiar.
get this? What happened to staying out of it?
Is there something you'd like to report to your squad?
I'm right in with that proper backup.
I do not want her getting in the way.
Dang, she kicks butt.
Curiouser and curiouser. What do you want? I need you to send your father a message.
You're all I have left, Kate. And I don't want to lose you too. Wayne Security. You owe my boss a new door.
Your boss is my cousin.
You don't want to lay that. You were seriously not supposed to know what's down there.
So I have to sing with rules.
Batcave?
Yep.
Nice.
I need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman.
You're a female Bruce Wayne.
Awesome, hilarious, handsome. I think I'm him. I'm not about to let a man take credit for a woman's work.
Okay, so there's the trailer for Batwoman. Now, let's talk first about what the good things are.
The red hair looks cool.
Yes. So the whole beginning looks really great. It sets up the story that, you know,
A lot of story in 3 minutes.
there is a lot of story setup. And I guess if there's, I don't know that we need all that. I guess it's setting up the entire premise. It's pretty long.
It is for
It's pretty
for a
long.
preview for a trailer.
Yeah, even for a TV show, it's pretty long. But you get this story about the Crows, security system being put in place, whatever, and that's Kate's dad.
The blonde chick also quotes Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, she looks a little off, and so I don't know who that character is
She
supposed
looks
to
like
be.
Harley Quinn and Alice in Wonderland had a kid.
So yeah, well that's the thing. So I was thinking like she looks a little bit like Harley Quinn, but so I'm wondering if she's like a Mad Hatter kind of character.
Like a female Mad Hatter, like a magpie. Or...
Which I'm really hoping that this show is not just going to give us female versions of Batman stuff. Because...
When she said phrases like, they think I'm him.
Yeah, because Batwoman should stand on her own.
Yes.
Okay? She doesn't need to be Batman. And the show doesn't need to be Batman. And one of the problems that I have with Supergirl is they don't allow Supergirl to stand on her own. They have basically retconned all of Superman's stories and villains and all these things and made them Supergirls in the show to make Supergirl interesting instead of writing her into interesting situations that she needs to overcome. That's a problem to me. So I really, really, really hope that they don't do that with the Batwoman
Especially right
show.
out the gate.
Yeah, especially right out the gate. But beyond that, I mean, she looks good. It looks cool. She finds Wayne Manor or Wayne Enterprises. She's in there. I'm wondering if that is Lucius Fox.
That's what I was thinking, just because of the way that he was holding the tech and he was trying to keep things safe. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, he would be a younger version of Lucius Fox. But it looks like, he's a
But we don't know what age Batman is in this show.
Well, Batman's old enough that he left, that he's, so we'll get to that in a second. So the Lucius Fox type character that is
Unless it's Lucius's son.
yeah, maybe it is Lucius's son, who's working
Next
on
generation.
who's working on the tech and things like that, and the suit and everything, and she finds the Batcave and all that is good, and I even don't have a problem with the fact that she says, hey, they think that I'm him,
Because she looks like a bat. She's kicking butt.
because she's
helping with
basically wearing
crime.
his costume at that point. It's just an
Before
altered
she gets
version,
the red,
an altered version of his costume. All right, Tiffany, what anything else that you saw in there that you really liked before we go forward?
I like what they've shown so far with the storyline with her dad. It's driving me nuts until this video is done where I can't IMDb it because the dad is in something that I like and I can't put my finger on it. It's driving me nuts. But I mean, to have him just, kind of grab her face and be like, you're all I have. You can see there's a very strong bond there, and I want to see how that plays, good or bad, into the show. But it's also, just interesting just to see, just in this little bit, how it looks like she's, trying to come into her own, trying to figure out who she is, what she needs to do, what she wants to be.
Yeah.
But I also like that she's kind of kick butt, because when he's like, you're not supposed to do that, she goes, yeah, I got this thing with rules. I was waiting for her to be like, I don't follow them.
Yeah.
So I do like her kick butt attitude, and I'm interested to see how they progress that story.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Landon, what did you see about this trailer that you liked?
It looked interesting. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit different than the other Arrowverse TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's going darker, like Gothamish.
It doesn't really look dark.
Yeah.
It looks lighter than Arrow. Arrow seems a lot more darker than this.
Yeah. There's obviously a love story here with the girl who got kidnapped at the beginning. Now, we all know that Batwoman is the first lesbian superhero to really be prominent.
But it shows that they were in the military together,
yeah,
and so, I mean...
Looks like there was a don't ask, don't tell issue there, right? So
the only thing I worried about with this show is that I just hope they don't make it to be like, and treat her like she's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that would just basically be a Batman TV show.
yeah, like as a pseudo Batman TV show. Yeah. So let's then talk about a couple of the things that there are issues with. I have a hard time with the fact that you break into Bruce Wayne's place. You
Even if
say,
he is your cousin.
Yeah, even if he is your cousin, you say you don't care about the rules. You go down into his bat cave. Yeah. You say, I'm gonna go down into your bat cave and take all your clothes and take all your armor and make it my mine because it's gonna be tailored to my body. And anyways, I could go on there for a while. So it's just very cocky to me to sit there and say then what she says because she goes down there, she gets, she tells, I'm just going to call him Lucius just for the sake that I don't know who he is, but she tells him, that the suit needs to be perfected, and he says, well, the suit is perfection because obviously
it will when it fits a woman.
It will if it okay, so that's a nice little tongue-in-cheek, oh yeah, it will when it fits a woman, yeah, right? But I don't want that from this. I don't want a show that just has to constantly remind me of why all the men in the show are bad, right? Like Bruce, it starts off with Batman left us. Batman doesn't care. Batman's not coming back, which I don't even know how I feel about that, to be quite honest with you, because
But we don't know why Batman left or what circumstances or situation he would have left.
Exactly. So I'm not really mad about that. It's just that I just don't want to hear it being harped on every week, and I don't want there to be like some pun every week about how boys drool and girls are cool. You know what I mean? That's because we've talked about this several times on the channel about movies and shows, and I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off because I want you to talk and I want you to say what you have to say about it, because there was just a couple of things that I noticed about it that kind of frustrated me, and I know they frustrated a lot of other people too.
No, the thing that I actually thought was she kind of has the Captain Marvel attitude that she had in Endgame. Because, yes, she's kick butt. Yes, she's who knows if she's fighting the lesbian thing where it's like, she couldn't say anything in the military. So maybe that kind of carried into real world where she feels that she can't express herself the way that she wants to. Sure. Or maybe that's adding to it. But you can be kick butt, you can be, gruff and a superhero without having to have an attitude. Yeah. And that's what it seems like it's like she's over trying to be too buff. Like she's trying to prove, it's like it's like that thing from Peter Griffin when he's like, who hurt you? That's what I feel like saying to her, because that's what it feels like.
I feel like she's trying to act like Batman.
Yeah, well, she even makes the statement, like when she puts on the outfit and she says that, they think I'm him because she's wearing the outfit, right? And so, then she says, she makes the statement, I'm not going to let a man take credit for a woman's work. But it's like, but you stole all the man's tech, and you stole the man's suit.
And Batcave.
And Batcave, and like...
everything
that makes him him.
Yeah, so yeah, it's you in the suit, but like everything about you right now before that point is Batman, right? So it's like, it's kind of a weird statement to make, really.
Should be the opposite.
That, and I'm kind of wondering too how they're going to explain the fact that, like, is she going to undergo some kind of training? Because it looks like she gets her butt handed to her at the beginning, and she's hanging from the ceiling, and then all of a sudden she puts on the bat suit and she can kick everybody's butt.
But maybe she realizes though too, or maybe through her dad, depending on what he does, maybe she's learned some training, or she's learned some self-defense or something because of something that happened to her. Maybe she felt, hey, I couldn't save my girlfriend. I need to train to be able to, save
what
her
we need?
next time.
You know what we need?
Montage.
We need a montage! Oh yeah, we need a montage! A Batwoman going and training and doing stuff, making herself stronger. A montage! We need Batwoman becoming a Batwoman, not just Kate, that chick who we saw in the beginning of the trailer. Yes, a montage! You're welcome.
And she's the one chick that looks super cool with short hair to me.
Yeah, it's super cool. I love the costume. The costume looks awesome with the red and the black.
I love her style when she's out of costume though too.
Yeah, she looks cool, right? I mean, and all that's great. I love the figure. I know eventually they'll probably come up with a CW version figure or whatever. But I loved her in the crossover. I thought she was cool in the crossover. She's a bit angry, and like you said,
that's what I mean. She's like Captain Marvel in Endgame. She's very cranky and like. who hurt you.
You don't have to be angry to be strong.
Like, who hurt you?
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about, the Wonder Woman movie with Gal Gadot. That Wonder Woman movie is phenomenal for a lot of reasons. One, she's not just an angry, bitter person. She's a strong character.
Amazonian, ginormous woman that has a heart of gold, and yet she can kick butt, and so can Steve, but she doesn't have to put him down to make it, and they can both be awesome on their own without having to compare or contrast.
And they work together. And that, I think, ladies and gentlemen, is the point of...
Dexter. Sorry.
That is the point, I think, of all this, like controversy and arguments and everything over so many things is working together, really. I mean, when you really think about it, you know. I love my wife, and, you know, my wife is actually doing some really cool stuff right now that we may talk about sometime here on the channel. But, you know, a lot of you know that I'm a minister, and Tiffany's going into the ministry, and I think that's really awesome, and that's kick butt, and she's a woman, and that's awesome, and I think that's great for her. So this isn't a thing of like we don't think women can't, you know, that women need to stay home and be in the kitchen and do stuff. It's just that you don't have to be angry at everybody.
You can be empowered and not have an attitude.
Yeah, you know, I mean, there's a time to have an attitude.
Yeah, no,
don't
I
get me wrong.
understand that. I mean, Rosie the Riveter whenever you need to, but it's also one of those things that you don't need to have this like just pessimistic, cynical outlook because it's men versus women. It's not supposed to be that way.
Yeah, we need to come together. Come together! We'll probably get tagged for that. Anyways, but in the meantime, that is, I think that's our thoughts. Anything else?
Good band in between. I'm interested to see. I'm going to give it a chance, but I just hope it doesn't just flop because of the constant woman better than man thing.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, right now it's very controversial. A lot of people are complaining about this thing. It's very visually
tasty. It's very cool to look at. It's very fun to watch the fight scenes. I'm just hoping that that's enough to counteract what may be negative.
I'm hoping that they're able to kind of, you know, balance it and fix it before we get to the actual show. Right? So this is the teaser trailer. So, you know, hopefully they can learn some stuff from the reactions and we can move forward. So
tease in the opposite direction.
That's right. But what did you guys think of this trailer? We haven't really talked about this, so we would love to hear from you. Let us know down in the comment section your thoughts about this teaser trailer. Do you agree with us? Do you not agree with us? Hey, it's all good because here in the Poindexter Lounge, guess what? There's a chair for everybody here. That's right. There's a chair for you, even if you're in the what's the difference in the She-Ra Man Haters Club?
What?
Would that be it? I was trying to think what the difference between He-Man and but I guess it'd be She-Ra, because they made it. I guess you ever heard of the He-Man Woman Haters Club?
No.
He's way too young for that kind of stuff. So it doesn't matter who you are or what you're into. You know, there's a chair here at this table for you. We would love to hear from you. So leave a comment down in the comment section. Also, of course, you can find us on all the social medias. Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and right here on good old YouTube. That's right. We'll be here for you because we'll be here for you when the rain starts to fall.
1985.
That's right. That's right. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us today as our discussion continued about Batwoman. We want to keep the conversation going. All right. So talk to us. Let us know what you guys think. In the meantime, my name is Enosh, a.k.a. Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tiff-tastic.
And, of course,
Landon Calrissian.
saying, hey, you could tug on Superman's cape, but apparently don't break into Batman's Batcave because eventually he'll come back. And
he's going to have a red wig attached to his stuff.
It won't be good.
I'd like to see that. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. So if you've made it this far into the video, thanks so much. We're so glad to have you here. Please make sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and as always, hit the notifications bell so that you know when we put out new videos, which is like all the time. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We hope you're here for more. Bye-bye.